So today I'm going to be showing you how to use an alternative bed for your 3D printer. Now I have an Elegoo Neptune 4 Pro Plus. Um, and when it goes down to get ready to print it, it senses based on metal. It's magnets or whatever, however it works. Same thing when it's leveling, it does Z offset, all that. So you might be thinking you're stuck using a metal bed. And you kind of are. But I figured out a way to trick it. So I use G10, also known as Garolite, type of fiberglass. I first learned about it for a Maker's Muse. I'll put a link in the description if I figure out how to do that. And it's great because I don't need glue as long as I have my Z offset and leveling good. You just gotta keep it clean, typical. And it sticks when it's hot, and when it's cold, it just pops off. Creates a really nice shiny surface, which I don't have one example handy. Who cares? So to start, preheat like usual, get it all set to go. And I have the Garolite, and then I have the metal board on top here. And when sort of it's go time, it's gonna be quick, so I'm gonna talk about it before I film myself doing it. Also, I probably won't be able to talk while I'm doing it because, like I said, it's fast and I'll probably screw up. Anywho, so what you gotta do is, now this might vary depending on your model, even if you have a different Elegoo. I don't know exactly how the sequences go for all of them. But when it's ready to print, it touches down, and then it comes here when it's gonna do the purge line, and that's when it goes up to printing temperature from the base of standby temperature, I guess, of 140. I don't know why it does that, but and that's when you got the stripe. So you have to pull out the bed, flip it, put it back in. Now the problem is this thing is, it's all magnetic. Now it's easy to pull off because there's the Garolite in between. But when you flip it, now the sticky side is on the bottom. So what I do is I come in from like a high angle and I get to as far this edge as I can. Then I sort of let it snap and put the rest on top. And I use binder clips. And you get some more big ones. They sometimes fly off. And secure it and kind of make sure it's aligned. Fortunately, once the metal part's down, it makes it stuck there. You can't adjust it, and probably can't see you. I've got a couple little scratches where I wasn't aligned very well. So it's a little off. It's not that big a deal, especially since you can adjust the fiberglass part. I never do anything too big enough without that it really needs to be exactly over the bed. And then for it's just kind of the usual. Just keep track of it. I kind of use sort of a MacGyver kind of way. This is just a little security camera. Down there I have a smart plug. They're both by the company Wyze, W-Y-Z-E. And I just got the memory check on it. So I can't adjust anything. I just says, if I see spaghetti, kill it. If it looks done, just turn it off. But it's nice, same company, so it's just one app. I think that's kind of it. I know sometimes when I do test the Z offset, it's not exact. So I do run some test prints, the octopus fidgets that popular. I did one where I deleted everything except for one tentacle, just in the center, just to do little tests. It uses very little filament. It's good for short ends. And I can tell, obviously if I'm too high, then it's not gonna stick. Too low, I'm not stick either. But also I can test even if it does look good, I can test how it flexes. Because if it's fused, then I'm too close. Similar things like you just do a bend sheet, but stop it. Trick there just to see the inscription on the bottom. Or I have something I should have grabbed ahead of time. Is I designed a Triforce fidget. You can download the plans in the link below. And I deleted everything except for one little section. It's kind of the fractal fidget, I think is the technical term. But anyway, again, uses only a little filament. But I save my scraps here. And these are the scraps of the good stuff, that I call it, the fancy colors, that I turn into stuff like this. Recycled plastic jewelry and other products. I have tutorials elsewhere on my channel. So I think that's it for the pre, so I'm gonna get started and do a test through. So get started to do the run. So I just already had preheated, so I just picked something to start. Just like the draft, so it's less, particular. And it's gonna go down, tap twice. Usually, sometimes it's 4. I don't know why. And hopefully I can do this without knocking over the camera. Go that way so you can actually see the printer more. Goes up. Like I said, you'll have to like learn the patterns of your printer. I don't even know if all Elegoos are the same or all Neptunes are the same. Even though it's preheated, it's gotta think for a little bit. Get my binder clips within reach. Just gotta tap again. Goes through the purge, pull out, rotate, slide in, let it fall, binder clip, binder clip. I do opposite corners just in case I'm slow. And now just gonna go. The bed's preheated, so it's hot, so it's not quickly. The one where PLA is not that bad. The few times I did Pet G, it was worse, obviously, hotter bed. Let's do the purge now. And just kind of let it ride. Not quite there. Pull off, save that for later, and just let it go. So, I got it started. Now it's just the usual. Watch it, because I'm doing a wrap just for simplicity's sake, and also because I gotta go to work soon. But just check on it regularly. Like I said, periodically clean it with your rubbing alcohol. And then every once in a while, I do like a thorough cleaning of dish soap. I usually do it in the shower because this is a big piece. But that's kind of it. Like I said, go to Mercury Muse. He's got more specifics about like thicknesses he likes and how to cut it and all that. But that's really in there now. Check out my channel for how to use your plastic waste, or you can go to the links below to support me by stuff I've made and designed. Or also watch videos of whatever random topics I talk about, not very related if you're into that for some reason. That's it. See you next time. Garden Mess at Team Mercari.